In this video, I'm going to give you some strategies, some techniques, some formulas to start rebalancing your body and to start the evolution and the progress forward towards a higher level of homeostasis, rejuvenation, and rebuilding your body. Now, like most of us, we've had a period to where maybe we did some things that were depleting, maybe we did some things that stressed our body out and kind of burnt ourselves out. So we need to do some things. We need to change some things to start to rebuild and rejuvenate our bodies. So the first thing that we need to do, the most obvious thing, is to plug up our leaks. Because to illustrate it, let's say you have a bucket of water and you're constantly filling up the bucket of water. But if there's holes in this bucket, if there's leaks in this bucket, you're going to have to continually be adding more and more and more water because it's just going to be leaking out. But if you can go ahead and just plug up some of those leaks and make your way towards plugging up all of the leaks, then the amount of water that you're going to have to keep adding to it is going to decrease over time. And that, in the same way, it's just like the energy in our body. If we have so many leaks to where the energy is just leaking out of our body, we're going to have to just keep pouring more and more in, so we're going to be attracted to things that are going to be artificially stimulating, or things that are going to really give us these ups and downs and these highs and lows, which is something that we want to avoid and something we want to move away from. We want to get rid of the up and the down, then the up and the down, and we just want to find a comfortable level of balance, of just even keel, maybe with a little bit of fluctuation, of course, because life is dynamic, but we want to get rid of these extremes and find a place of balance and homeostasis. So you need to look at yourself and say, well, what are my leaks? What is, at this moment, at this point in time in my life, what is depleting me and what is imbalancing me? Could be, some negative relationships, could be some food addictions, some emotional addictions, some physical addictions, whatever it might be. Could be lack of exercise, could be a poor diet, could be not drinking enough water, could be spending 12 hours a day on the internet, it could be spending 8 hours a day watching TV, whatever it might be. We need to start moving away from that, moving towards things that are more balancing and more realistic for ourselves. So the second thing we need to do is to get an exercise program that's focused on a holistic, whole body, holographic way of rebuilding our body and restoring balance, letting go of stress, letting go of toxins. So a good strategy would be to practice yoga every day, or to practice qigong every day, tai chi, or some sort of martial art every single day, at least 3 to 5 days a week minimum, to start rebuilding that energy, to start opening up the blockages in your energy system, to start helping your body to detox, to start taking the stress off your nervous system, and to start just stimulating your body and moving your body and breaking up the old calcification, the old stagnation, and allowing yourself to open up new pathways. Because if you constantly move in the same way every single day, your brain is going to be thinking in the same way every single day. You're going to be stuck exactly where you are, because our nervous system and our brain don't end up here. Our brain goes all the way through our body. So if we want to activate new pathways in our brain, we want to activate new aspects of our consciousness, we need to move in different ways on a regular basis so that we can constantly be growing new neural nets, making new associations, and keeping our brain young, keeping our nervous system young and fresh. The third thing that we need to do, and my favorite thing, is to start taking adaptogenic tonic herbs, start taking herbs that are intelligent, that can go into the body, sense deficiency, sense imbalance, and restore homeostasis. And then over time, continually raise that level of homeostasis. And the herbs are amazing because they can do that while rebuilding the energy, while recharging the battery, while detoxing the body, while cleansing the body, and also by deeply nourishing the body at a very fundamental level. Because tonic herbs, they're not just medicinal substances, they're not like drugs, they're very nutritious. They're like a food. They're basically like a fifth food group. That's something that's very deeply nutritious, that gives our body a broad spectrum of nutrition that does more than just, it has vitamin C, it has vitamin A, and calcium. It's much deeper than that. It's things that really tweak and work on the endocrine system, the nervous system, the immune system, circulatory system, all these deeper functions of our being, and they go to the root of the tree, strengthen the root, and then everything else gets better. So those are my 3 favorite ways to start to help you to move towards rebalancing your body and getting to a level of health that maybe right now doesn't seem possible, but definitely and certainly is possible if you just put in the time and the energy and do these things that I've just outlined. So you need to take a look in the mirror and figure out where your leaks are, figure out what your deficiencies are. You need to get yourself a regular exercise program that's focused on rejuvenation. And I'm not saying you need to go out and run 20 miles a day, because if you're already in a place of imbalance, it's probably just going to beat you up even more. You need to get something that's more focused on opening and detoxing the body, so something like a good yoga practice, something like a good Qigong or Tai Chi, or some sort of really intelligent, really evolved, somatic, physical, emotional, whole body art. And third, taking the tonic herbs, taking the adaptogens every single day in a disciplined, regular manner, because the more and the longer you take these herbs, the better that they're going to be. The more you exercise over a regular period of time, the better your body is going to function. So that's how you can start to help your body to rebuild, restore, rejuvenate, and get yourself to a level of homeostasis, a level of balance, so that you can then kind of find an even point, so that you can start to grow and move towards higher and higher levels. And I can tell you now from experience that these things have worked for me. These are techniques that I've used. These are techniques that I've recommended to people. These are techniques that people have recommended to me to do. They're proven, time-tested, and they'll work for you, but you have to put in the time, to put in the energy, and you have to actually do them. Because like herbs, they don't work if you don't take them. Like exercise, it doesn't work. It doesn't help you if you don't do it. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below, and I'll talk to you soon.